Hey, welcome to today's video. I hope you are good. Now, if you are new to the channel and you would like to learn more about cryptocurrency, hit that subscribe button and obviously press that bell button. Going to talk today about Cardano, ADA, what the next few months hold for it, what has been happening, and a small little inkling of the future in the coin, essentially, how it's going to work. So, sit back, relax, enjoy, and this is what is happening. Hey everyone, hope you're good. Now, I've obviously mentioned in the community side of it that I'm changing my layout on my videos, I'm making them a bit fresher, and I want to do 3 per week instead of the 5 or 6 I tend to do, just to make it nicer. So today I want to talk about ADA, Cardano, as a potential investment opportunity over the next coming months based off a few factors, and at the end of this video I'm going to go through the chart as well and mention why it's kind of an important time to kind of look at getting involved. Not financial advice, obviously, but it has a lot of fundamentals in this as well. So I like to trade off fundamentals as well as technicals, mainly because it's safer as an investor. Trading doesn't matter. Okay, trading's different, but investing is totally like, you need to know what you're investing. You need to know what you're buying. Come on. Don't drive that car without testing it. Trust me. So let's get into it. Let's talk about some cool things. Now, imagine a blockchain that can connect the world yet doesn't need to consume the same amount of energy as Denmark, a currency where bookkeepers are also the users, and a cryptocurrency that is truly decentralized. That is essentially what ADA are trying to do, Cardano, as a company, as a, as an institution essentially, because they are quite big. They've got their own foundation and all that kind of, extra stuff that they've got going on with it. It's quite big. And what they're aiming to do is quite large, and I know in my channel there's a lot of followers on ADA, and I know the community is huge, and I really rate ADA. I'm just going to put it out there. I've not actually bought any yet. I'm waiting for that little time just to go. I'm going in. So I'm an investor. I'm bringing this to your attention. If you like this sort of stuff, obviously hit the subscribe button, press the bell button, like, and obviously check out comments for further education resources from myself. But I make money in this industry by doing research. And ADA is the one that always sticks out in my mind. That's a good one, but it's nowhere near ready yet. It's like a green banana. It's not right. It's not ready to eat yet. Will be soon though. But yeah. So in June, the first testnet build of Jugamander, I think that's right, it's a self-node phase which is focused on a single instant implementation to refine the code base to ensure that it was robust. So testing the next element, basically staking, spoiler alert. However, as I mentioned before, it's a long project. It's quite a big project, and you've probably seen in my other videos where I did little facts about ADA and Cardano, so you can probably check out them on the cards up here somewhere. I think it's up there. But either way, you need to do a lot of research in ADA because it is absolutely ginormous. It's huge what they're aiming to do, and this is just a small little slice of the next couple of months of what they're doing. So through this testnet period and the program that they're going to do, the approach has been steady and methodical. Similarly, network rollout that will gradually working closely to a staking pool task force to identify and address any initial bugs or code irregularities. Now, one big bear bug I have about cryptocurrencies, it's a lot of copy and paste, it's a lot of rubbish, bugs are already in it and they just put it into a new system. Why? Some developers in the industry are quite lazy. ADA though, they've got their own language, they've developed it from scratch, it's all unique. This is why it's taken a lot longer. But it's probably going to be, I'm not going to say this like to try and hype things up, it's probably going to be the best built blockchain around. I'm going to say that because it's built for purpose. It's built from its own code. It's natural, it's new, it's different. Whereas going back a step, a lot of cryptocurrencies are open source. They're just copy and pasted into a new system and they just change elements and make it their own thing. A lot of cryptocurrencies are pretty crap. But stuff like this is different gravy. This is the next level. And this is why for technology reasons you've got to keep an eye on it and see where they're going, because that's where the value is realistically. So when phase 2 is complete, we will have a stable network, a decentralized testnet platform running across nodes that will commence the third and final phase of the incentivized testnet. This is where we're getting into staking, which is pretty cool. Good step forward in my eyes. This is more than a testnet. Instead, it will effectively be a replica of the Cardano mainnet, which will take a UTXO snapshot of the mainnet state and migrate to the testnet, offering Shelley era functionality within a controlled sandbox environment. So it really is the next few months we're going to start seeing Cardano with a function, a genuine utility, staking. There's going to be a lot of hype about this, and I'm going to put it out there right now. So the date is obviously 10th of September now. There'll be a lot of hype about this, and I'm going to show you the chart, and I'm going to explain why it's going to be hype. We're really low back right now. If you've got a bit of Bitcoin, you're probably going to be using it quite a lot, and it's going to be quite interesting to see where it goes long term, based off hype, rumors, and news. And obviously, don't forget to sell. You got to sell for profits. But this is really interesting for the space, and in my eyes, I already mentioned it, ADA does have a very good blockchain in terms of build. Staking adds a new element to that, which is pretty good. And your commander will be decentralized, which is kind of, you know, a lot of people think, is it decentralized? It will be. Users will be able to stake pools, delegate their stakes to stake pool and collect their rewards. We'll be sure to bring you further details of how this will work further down the line, so keep an eye out on that news. Buy the rumour, sell the news. But I think this will hype up. Look at OneChain, 180% in a couple of days when they announced their staking. Ooh, what? So it's definitely worth looking into as an investment, and I'm going to explain that in a second. All the rewards generated during the Jogamander incentivized testnet will become real live spendable ADA on the Cardano mainnet blockchain, essentially, the full thing. Just do not lose your staking keys. But that is that. Future developments are looking quite good. Testnet is coming for the staking element, for the staking pools for the Jogamander. It's gonna be pretty interesting to see how the news reacts to the market. And it's already here, we already know that, but they've not announced full details yet. That will come, and that will be interesting to see the feedback from the community of what they would like and how it will go. But let's go to the chart. So give me a second and I'll get it up.
A few minutes later.
So higher again. This is the chart. It looks really bad, I know. So you're probably thinking, well, what? Why? This is because the Bitcoin dominance is very, very high. Now let me just put a compare on this. So if I just go to compare BTC.D in the index, cool. That's the Bitcoin dominance, that orange line. I was looking at the moving average, 200 there. It's high, okay, so keep your eyes on the orange, bloody heck, I can't even speak. Up a lot, it's coming down a little bit. When that comes down, altcoins will probably go up if there's movement in the altcoins. This has fundamentals with it, so it's pretty key. Now, let me just get rid of that again. Oops, not that one, I need that. Cool. So this orange line, there we go, I'll get it right this time. This is a moving average, or the exponential moving average of the 34-day period. We tested this and rejected here. We're going to go again. We need to get above this to make it valid for a possible investment. Okay. When it trends above that line, it's usually quite good. Obviously, we've had rejections in the past. We're looking at getting above this. We're going to put a little bit of money in. That's just a bit of education for you. Put a little bit in. Stop loss below. If it trickles up, keeps going, you're making money. If it gets above this, you put a little bit more in. If it gets above the purple one, you put a little bit more in. Same rules apply. This here is retracing, right, the moves from April. Now, this is only from June. If you go a bit further, it's actually April, so it goes even higher and it goes to ridiculous levels. And that there is April, and if I just do this, that is the 1st of April. It's monumental, the gains that you can make and growing your Bitcoin in this region here. Okay, it's stupid, it's crazy, it's monumental. This is a market that has a lot of movements. When Bitcoin dominance is high, that's a problem. It means altcoins are going to perish. Don't look at USD, look at Bitcoin. You want to grow your Bitcoin, simple, okay? Because that's a store of value. If you can put one Bitcoin in ADA and get a ton of ADA coins, cool, happy days. And if you sell it for profit and you get more Bitcoin, cool. You then have got more capital as profit to then keep a long-term hold in ADA if you so wish to. We're here to make money. It's an altcoin ecosystem. You do your research. Sorry, you buy low, you sell high, you grow your Bitcoin. When ADA is really high and you sell at the top, and you rebuy at the floor again, you got loads more ADA for the future. It's risk-free investment. That's what you do. So always remember that. And again, links below to my Telegram group. Nearly 1,000 people in there now. It's crazy. But ultimately, I have courses as well. You can learn, and you can obviously ask people in my community how to do certain things. So there you go. That is today's video. Very, very simple. Very, very concise. EMA 34. If we're above it on the daily time frame, look at buying it. Obviously, do your research. Obviously, do a bit of knowledge testing. Make sure you know what you're doing, because I know what I'm doing. But ultimately, we needed a trend. And if you look historically at when things go above this moving average, you know, history repeats. So there could be some great ways to make some income off ADA based off their fundamentals as well as their own staking. You can buy a lot of ADA coins down here. It could be worth quite a lot in the future. Not financial advice, but this industry is pretty cool.